We've been talking about some of the most common mistakes writers make. Hi, I'm Eva Marie Everson. I am a best-selling, award-winning author, and I am also the CEO of Word Weavers International. If you want to know more about Word Weavers International, go to word-weavers.com. If you want to know more about me, Eva Marie Everson author.com. And if you want to be notified about these little vignettes that I'm going to be sharing with you over the next several weeks and possibly months, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. It should be down there somewhere, I'm told. Okay, so this is this is part three. This is part three of common mistakes writers make. How about this one? This is part three of common mistakes people who are on YouTube videos make. How about that? All right, so let's get to it. This is a very common mistake. I hear it all the time. It is putting the S on words that just don't belong there. And no, I'm not talking about Kmart's and Walmart's and that kind of thing. I'm talking about upward and downward and forward and backward, those kinds of words. Now, here's where the confusion comes in. It has to do with the Queen's English. In the Queen's English, you put an S on at the end of words like toward and forward and backward, etc. But in American English, we don't. However, it is so commonly said that oftentimes editors even don't notice it. Now, if you're wanting to be all proper about it and write it correctly, you are going to write these words without the S. Again, it's toward, forward, backward, upward, and downward, etc. But if you're writing it in the Queen's English, for my friends who are over in the UK, then you are going to write it with the S. Now, here's another common mistake, because we're talking about the Queen's English, etc. And that has to do with the spelling of words like catalog and dialogue. Often in American English, dialogue is D-I-A-L-O-G. But in the Queen's English, L-O-G-U-E. And I got to be honest with you, I prefer it in the Queen's English. I like that spelling so much better. But catalog, again, that's another one that we see from time to time spelled both ways. And again, it has to do with whether you're writing in the Queen's English or the American English. But here's the thing. If you've always written it this way, if you've always spoken it this way, if your characters, if you're writing fiction, would speak it this way, go ahead and write it. Just be consistent with it. And then when the time comes, talk to your editor, your freelance editor, but also the editor at the publishing house where your book will be published. And they will tell you based on what their preferences are as to which way they're going to go with it. Okay, so that's our lesson for today. Again, my name is Eva Marie Everson. If you want to know more about me, Eva Marie Everson author.com. But if you want to know more about Word Weavers International, which is an international group of writers dedicated to being that iron sharpening iron, helping each other along their writing journey, go to word-weavers.com. Again, it's word-weavers.com. And additionally, just to let you know, Word Weavers International owns Florida Christian Writers Conference, and Florida Christian Writers Conference is coming up soon. So you will find more information about that. When I say soon, I just mean within the next few months, maybe. But if you want to know more about Florida Christian Writers Conference, just simply go to word-weavers.com and look under Florida events. All right, until next time, write on.